Hi, everybody. It is Cody, or as my grandson calls me, the Glass Gal, back again this weekend to talk to you. I thought I'd show you a few of the things that I posted on my eBay and that have sold and I'm going to ship. I have these wonderful uranium glass custard cups. They're tiered, they're just wonderful. Got a set of four. Going to ship those out. I'll show you how I do that. And then I fell into the most wonderful find, and I do believe it was at the Salvation Army. And oh my goodness, it is the Sears and Roebuck Mary Mushroom canister set and salt and peppers. Now I had all of the canisters. Um, I think I've sold two already, or one is shipped. The largest one up here I'm going to have to keep because it's broken. It's got a big crack in it. I will not sell anything that's got a crack in it. You can't ship it, it'll break anyway. But oh my goodness, how wonderful. And it's all a 3D effect on these. I am so in love. So 1978 Sears and Roebuck Mary Mushrooms. I've sold all of them, but of course the one with the crack in them. So we'll be shipping those out. These are my weekend sales. The other one that I had sold earlier in the week. And then I do have a huge, massive collection of Bay City Roller memorabilia. I have a lot of rock and pop um, stuff from back in the day when I was a kid, and my children will not appreciate this stuff. And I'm not ill or anything, but I want it to go to good homes. And certainly, this is a large parcel going to a very lovely person who's ordered from me before. And I'm going to combine all the shipping and ship that to her. And I thank her very much for that. So if you are a Bay City Roller fan, come check out some of the things that I have posted. So I thought, let's talk shipping these little fellows here. Um, they do glow. It's too bright today for you to see, and I'm not going to turn off the lights. And pardon also, I have some very large dogs. If you hear them barking, pay no attention. So I like to pad in between and all around with paper and bubble wrap. I get my bubble wrap from American Bubble Boy. Now they are not paying me. Nobody sponsors me. I do this all on my own. But I do order from them. I like the prices. I buy quite a bit of bubble wrap, so it's one of my mainstays. Now, if I run out in a pinch, I go down to the local printing company here in town, and I will buy some bubble from them. I will tell you, if I can find the end of this, um, the young gentleman who is the CEO of the bubble wrap company, I got this guy on the phone. I couldn't believe it. I called about something and he answered. It's a very nice person and a very lovely lady who usually answers the phone. Really like her there too. But he gave me some advice. I was shipping most of my glass with, you'll see what I'm doing, with small bubble wrap and then the large. He suggested the medium, and I hate to say this, I didn't believe you at first, but I tried it. He was right. So very much appreciate that. So I have got the bubble facing up towards where the glass is going to be. I'm going to put some paper there. Put that in there. We are going to put some more paper down. Another sheet of the bubble wrap with the bubble pointing upwards. Going to situate it in there. Another piece of paper. Another piece of bubble. Another one of the little custard cups. They're so great. I just really, really like those. course, as per my usual, I don't have enough paper here, but we'll fix that. The paper I get just from the local store. You know, everyone has one of those stores kind of things. Okay. All right, now I'm going to smush them down tight. And you need to fill up any spaces that's left over inside of here. You don't want any open air type in there. So we're going to take a couple pieces of it. Smoosh it down in there. I'm going to pull all this up. And tape it. I know it's going to look like a mess. It'll be real nice when I get done, I promise. And there you go. We're going to fold all this in. What have I done here? Come undone. I really, if you're going to be shipping items a lot, I suggest one of these little holders. For the life of me, I can't remember where I got it. I just got it online, I think off of Amazon. It was one of the best things I bought for shipping. Whoops. I really like that. It holds my pens, it holds my scissors, it holds my, I have just regular size tape and then my packing tape in there as well. So I really like that. Alrighty, and then I like to, and it's close to Valentine's, so we're going to use some little red ribbon here. This is one of my cards designed by a very lovely friend of mine. I will ask if I could use her name, and next time I will, if she gives me permission, I will let you know who she is. A young lady, lives out in Pennsylvania. I'm good friends with her mother. Her daughter is a graphic artist. She is fantastic. And she designed this logo for me, which you see on the icon for my YouTube page. So I'm just going to take this on here. It's a little thank you note. And I try to use, you know, whatever season appropriate ribbon I can find. I like this red velvet. So now we're going to go for the medium sized bubble. I don't know if we can get it in one. We're going to try. Yeah, I didn't think we were going to. Yeah, that's not going to work. It's going to have to be 1.5. Just no other way around. So we will do that. Put that there. So I don't lose my scissors and my totally great buy there. I looked for some of those at the store that I was talking about earlier, that everyone has one. They didn't have those. Now they maybe you can order them online from there. Maybe they have them at other stores. They just didn't have it at my store. And I got this on, I'll look it up if anybody's interested where I got it from. It was, I'm pretty sure, Amazon. And it's been, I've had that, I've shipped a lot. And I've had this coming on 2 years now. I really like it. Then a box here. So that are those depression ramekins, if you want to call them, or custard cups. Just now, nobody has to ship the way I do. This is just the way I do. I had very little show up broken. As I said, my dog. Sorry about the dogs. Anyway, no one has to ship the way I do. This is just the way I do. In 2 years, I've had 2 things come broken. Maybe someday I'll tell the story about what I think really happened there. And it wasn't the customer's fault. Be aware, if you do not like the post office that is in your town, that is not my case. I love my post office here in town, but I work an hour away from where I live. And so many days I would, wrap my stuff up and have it in the car ready to go. And I would drop it off halfway between where I work and where I live. And I did not have very good experience there, is all I will say. That's where the broken glass was shipped from. That's all I'm going to say. So basically, I put some paper down at the bottom. I am going to put a bunch of paper in there and cushion it all around. I'm sorry if this is too loud. Okay, so I think we're good. Tape this shut. Now I do keep a list of what I'm going to be shipping, how much it's supposed to weigh, and what size box it's going in. Because I'm getting old, my back hurts, and I like to sit when I'm shipping as opposed to back and forth to the computer. So I do use the eBay shipping option on eBay. They've been very good to me there. So I have this. I'm going to write on here. One of my other best purchases, the digital scale, post office weighing scale. I like this thing. Don't know where I got it. I think I actually ordered that online too, probably from Amazon as well. So I'm going to write down what it weighs. And it's Valentine's time, so I don't know, I like to make things fun. So you always know it's a box for me when you're getting some kind of goofy sticker on there. So I just like to put this on here, and I'll write on here what this is. This is the custard cups. And I will put this over here, ready for shipping. And now these, I'm going to do a little something different. I'll show you that, and that'll be the last I'll bore you with for today. But when I do things, when I have multiples, I always like to put dividers in there, especially if it's glass and it's ceramic. And this stuff chips very easily. And I don't want anybody to be disappointed when they get their whatever they've ordered from me. So I try to, I want to ship it like I like to get my things. Unless I've already discussed a chip with it that's already there when I'm selling it. It will be no more chipped when you get it. So let's move this out of the way here. Sorry about that. All right, there went my ink pen. You want to know why? Because I didn't stick it in the thing that I love so much that holds all my pens. My scissors. Okay, so once again, 1978, Sears and Roebuck, made in Japan, ceramic Merry Mushrooms 3D effect. This is the salt and peppers. They are so funky and cool and so 70s. So this is my hood. This is my time period. And I love those. I will never buy something I don't care for. I found that for me, if it's not something I'm not crazy about, I'm not going to do well with it. And then I end up either donating it to, you know, some charitable place, or it sits around in my house because I don't know what to do with it. Kind of like the chipped, the biggest size of that Mary Mushroom canister set just got the crack in it. So that will be sitting there. I don't know for how long, but I don't know what to do with it. I can't. It'll break. It'll break if I try to ship it. And I don't, like I said, I don't want anybody to be heartbroken about anything that they've ordered from me. I want them to be very happy. So, just your standard box. This is an 11 by 7 by 5. I'm going to line it with a couple pieces of my packing paper here. I also use newspapers. I have a lot of friends who have newspapers, get them, and they will give them to me. I used to get the paper, but our local paper got taken over by a great big conglomerate. Pardon me, I'm not trying to make waves here, but there's no actual local news in our paper, so I don't get it anymore. So I don't know what that's about, but that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Pardon me. Okay, so salt and peppers. We're going to do basically the same thing. We're going to wrap them in paper, and then put them in little bubble wrap, and then put them in medium-sized bubble wrap. Pardon me while I do this. Make sure they're safe and sound in the paper, and I do apologize. Once again, you'll hear my dogs. If it gets too rowdy, I'll have to cut away. They do like to bark. However, according to my neighbor who says, better be throwing stakes and insults if somebody's trying to break into your house code, you got big dogs. So, I don't feel unsafe in my own home, I will say that. They're not mean dogs. They're just big dogs. Who bark very loudly. So once again, after I've got it wrapped up in my shipping paper, I've got the bubble wrap, the small bubble with the bubbles on the inside. That's to cushion the glass, or the ceramic in this case, which is, you know, pretty much the same thing. I'm going to wrap it in that. Chin in ends, just like that. That's one. I'm going to lay it aside because I don't want to break it. So that dog that you hear crying out there is not really crying. He sees a squirrel in the yard. That dog's name is Wheels. That's my son's dog. Okay, so we have both wrapped. Just like you would a regular package you were going to give someone for a present. I'm going to write my thank you once again on the back of my card. Once again, that's my card. I'm going to tape it onto one of the very just fantastic Kitschke greatest salt and pepper shakers I have frankly seen in some time. If I ever see any more of that Mary Mushroom, I'm going to pick it up because I'm telling you, I like that. I like it very much. Okay, so we've got our paper inside of our box. I am going to put Actually, with these, I have enough room inside of this box like this. I can wrap them in their own large wrap and then put a little divider in there too. So do this. Also, I will say, buyers that spend more than $20 with me will also get, I always like to put a little something extra in there. I have vintage coast. I'm back. Sorry. Once again, barky dogs. So I'm going to put my 2 salt and peppers in here just like that. And I am just going to pack paper all around the sides and the edges. I apologize. I got a feeling if I keep turning off the video, we'll never finish this. So please do accept my apologies, excuse me, for Wheels and Duke. So, you see what I've done here? I have packed all around the edges, and then I put some in between the 2 salt and pepper shakers to keep them from bumping up against each other while they're being shipped. Now, I'm just going to fill up all the space in there. That in, just to get a little extra cushion. I always try to make sure that you can't push the box down, so I think we can push it in there. I don't like that idea, so we're going to try. Yeah, I am always afraid that the glass can break if you can push the box in like that. So there we go. I'm liking that much better. And this is hard to do one-handed. So we will put some tape there. And some tape there. And I like to put a little tape. These one particular boxes from the store that I won't mention, no matter what you do, I always seem to have these in the middle. But it doesn't do that on the other side. So, yeah, can't explain it. So there, we got that taped up really well. We're going to put a little Valentine sticker on there. How about that little fox? That's cute. I don't know. The world has just been so dreary lately that I just think we should all try to make people's lives a little brighter, whatever tiny way we can. If this goofy little sticker makes you happy or makes your day, that's all right with me. So I'm going to weigh it. Now I have it here, the salt and pepper shakers. Let's see. Put in an 11 by 7 by 5 box. Okay, so there we go. And I'm just going to put S&P on here so I know where it's going. That, my dears, is all the shipping I will bore you with today. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Hit the bell so you can be notified. I will be trying to put up 3 videos this week as opposed to the one I did last week. Like I said, any constructive criticism is welcome. If there's anything you'd like to see, please let me know. Also, I really want to show you some of the stuff my niece and I went and bought this last weekend. So you'll be seeing some of that here this week. We had a wonderful time, and she's so much fun. I love my niece. Until then, take it easy and enjoy that thrifting and shopping out there. Have a good rest of your weekend.